Hello everyone, it's Michelle. Today we're going to tackle a topic that so many of us deal with. I'm talking about those tiny, stubborn little dots that seem to love setting up camp on our noses, on our chins, on our foreheads. Yes, we're diving deep into the world of blackheads. They can be so frustrating, right? You might look in the mirror and think, where did you come from? How do I make you leave? It can sometimes make you feel a little self-conscious, especially when you want your skin to look smooth and clear. But don't you worry, we've all been there. And the good news is, there are gentle and effective ways to say goodbye to them. So many of you have asked me for my secrets on how to get clear, glowing skin. A big part of that journey is understanding how to properly care for your pores. Blackheads are a super common skin concern, and almost everyone experiences them at some point in their lives. They aren't a sign that your skin is dirty, so please don't be harsh on yourself or your skin. They are just a natural, albeit annoying, part of how our skin functions. The desire to remove them is completely understandable. We all dream of having a flawless canvas for our makeup or just feeling confident in our own bare skin. That's what today's guide is all about. In this little guide, we're going to explore everything you need to know. We'll talk about what blackheads really are using simple words so it all makes sense. First things first, let's get to know our little frenemy, the blackhead. What is it really? A blackhead is basically a clogged hair follicle, or what we call a pore. Clear pore filling with sebum and dead skin cells. Surface oxidizing into a blackhead. Imagine your skin has all these tiny openings. Sometimes these openings get filled up with a mix of things. The main culprits are dead skin cells sebum. Sebum is the natural oil your skin produces to keep itself moisturized and protected. When there's too much of this oil and too many dead skin cells, they can create a little plug that blocks the pore. It's like a tiny traffic jam happening right under your skin's surface. Now you might be wondering, why is it black? That's a great question. It's not actually dirt, which is a very common misconception. A blackhead is what we call an open cum-dun. The open part is key. Because the pore is open to the air, the gunk inside gets exposed to oxygen. This process is called oxidation, and it's the same reason why a cut apple turns brown when you leave it out on the counter. The journey to clear skin always begins with a good cleansing routine. This is the most fundamental and non-negotiable step. Think of it as creating a clean slate. You should be washing your face twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. In the morning, you're washing away oils and sweat built up overnight. At night, it's even more crucial. Makeup, sunscreen, dirt, pollutants. Going to bed with makeup on is like an open invitation for clogged pores. Choosing the right cleanser is key. Avoid something too harsh or stripping. Harsh cleansers can dry your skin and make things worse. Dry skin often overcompensates by producing more oil, which can lead to more blackheads. Look for a gentle, hydrating cleanser, foaming cleansers, cream cleansers, gel cleansers. Leave your skin feeling clean, soft, comfortable. If it feels squeaky, you've probably stripped your skin's protective barrier. Double cleansing changed my life. After cleansing, the next hero in our fight against blackheads is exfoliation. Remember, blackheads are from a buildup of dead skin cells. Exfoliation helps your skin sweep those old cells away. It clears existing blackheads and prevents new ones by keeping pores unclogged. But the most important rule, be gentle. Over-exfoliating is a huge mistake. It can cause irritation. It can cause redness. It can damage your skin barrier. Start light. Less is more. There are two types of exfoliation: physical, chemical. Physical uses a textured tool like a gentle scrub or a soft brush to buff away dead skin. Pick scrubs carefully. Avoid harsh scrubs with large, jagged particles like crushed nutshells. They can create micro-tears. Choose fine, smooth particles, sugar or jojoba beads. Apply very light pressure. If you want to give your skin a deep clean and a little spa-like treat, you absolutely have to try a clay mask. Think of a clay mask as a vacuum cleaner for your pores. Clays like bentonite and kaolin have amazing absorbent properties. When you apply the mask to your skin, it helps to draw out all the excess oil, impurities, gunk that are clogging your pores. It's one of the most satisfying feelings to wash off a clay mask and see how much cleaner and tighter your pores look. It's a wonderful weekly ritual that can significantly reduce the appearance of blackheads over time. Using a clay mask is super simple and relaxing. You'll want to start with a clean face, of course. After cleansing, pat your skin dry. Then, using clean fingers or a mask brush, apply a thin, even layer of the clay mask over your face. You can apply it everywhere or just focus on your T-zone. Then, it's time to relax. Let the mask sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes you might have a particularly stubborn blackhead that just won't seem to budge with cleansers and masks. In these cases, you might be tempted to squeeze it. But please be careful. Squeezing with your fingers can be very damaging. Your nails can introduce bacteria, leading to infection and inflammation. Pushing too hard can damage the pore wall, making it larger or even causing scarring. There is a much safer way to do it at home, but it requires preparation and a gentle touch. This should only be for very obvious, ready-to-come-out blackheads, not for every little dot you see. The most important step is preparation. You need to soften the skin and the plug inside the pore. The best time to attempt an extraction is right after a warm shower, when your skin is soft and your pores are more open from the steam. Alternatively, you can create your own steam facial. Carefully lean over a bowl of hot water, not boiling, with a towel draped over your head. Let's talk about some of the amazing tools and products that can make your journey to clear skin so much easier and more effective. Having the right things in your skincare arsenal can elevate your routine from basic to brilliant. First up, let's discuss ingredients to look for. Salicylic acid, your #1 hero for dissolving blackheads. It's a BHA. It works deep inside the pore. It helps dissolve blackheads from within the pore. Another group to look for, alpha hydroxy acids, AHAs. Glycolic acid, great for surface exfoliation. Lactic acid, gentle surface exfoliant. Another ingredient I absolutely love for blackhead prevention is retinol. Retinoids boost skin cell turnover, so dead cells don't clog pores as much. Retinol also helps with fine lines and wrinkles. Start with a gentle over-the-counter retinol serum and use it a few nights a week. Always use retinol at night and be extra diligent with sunscreen during the day. Now for physical tools. A cum-done extractor is a metal tool with a small loop. Here's one in its case. If you use one, sterilize it with rubbing alcohol before and after. After steaming your skin, place the loop around the blackhead and press down gently. If it requires a lot of force, stop. This can cause damage. While we're learning all the right things to do, it's just as important to talk about the things you should absolutely avoid. Some common habits and so-called hacks can actually do more harm than good, leaving your skin irritated, inflamed, or even scarred. The #1 thing to avoid is aggressive squeezing. I know it's so tempting, but using your sharp fingernails to dig at a blackhead is a terrible idea. This can easily tear the skin, push bacteria deeper into the pore, and turn a small blackhead into a big, angry red pimple. It can also permanently damage the pore, making it look larger forever. Another thing to steer clear of are those harsh, old-school abrasive scrubs. I'm talking about the ones with large, sharp particles, crushed apricot pits, walnut shells. For years, we were told to scrub our skin into submission, but we know so much better now. These harsh scrubs can create microscopic tears on the surface of your skin, damaging your precious skin barrier. We've covered so much today. You are now equipped with all the knowledge you need to say goodbye to blackheads for good. But the real secret to lasting results isn't a one-time fix. It's about consistency. Creating a simple, daily skincare ritual that you can stick with is the ultimate key to healthy, clear skin. It doesn't have to be a complicated 10-step routine. A gentle cleanser, a targeted treatment like a BHA or retinol, a good moisturizer, and daily sunscreen. Core building blocks. Consistency is what will keep your pores clear day after day. Think of your skincare routine as a moment of self-care, a time to connect with yourself at the beginning and end of each day. It shouldn't feel like a chore. Put on your favorite playlist, light a candle, and enjoy the process of nourishing your skin. Remember to be patient. It can take several weeks of consistent use for ingredients like salicylic acid or retinol to show their full effects. Your skin needs time to adjust and renew itself. Don't get discouraged if you don't see a dramatic difference overnight. Trust the process and celebrate the small improvements along the way. Your skin will thank you for your patience and gentle care. You are building a foundation of health and confidence that will radiate from within.